Grinch 2,
the way I see it. Hey! This is my movie, and we're gonna read it how I'm gonna read it. Grinch
You're right, I'm sorry.
2,
I'm sorry, Mr. Grinch.
the way I see it. By Uncle Bob.
Welcome back to the illustrious Braden C's channel, everyone. We stumbled upon this little screenplay over on x.com where I subscribe to Grok.
Get Grok right now. Sorry.
Please download Grok. Please use Grok so we can influence the Grok stands. We've been in a bit of a Grinch era lately, or Dr. Seuss era rather. I actually saw the Grinch in theaters like a week or two ago. And to see this popping up on my timeline and kind of being a point of interest amongst the youth is something.
Did you like it?
No. But I'm hoping that, without further ado, we're going to read Grinch 2, The Way I See It, by Uncle Bob. We're hoping that this will get picked up by Theodore Geisel's estate, and then it'll be distributed as soon as possible for hopefully next Christmas season.
Cast Dan Henschel as the Grinch.
Grinch 2, The Way I See It. Red is narrator, green is camera, writer's notes, just so you guys are aware. Are you ready?
Does the green room mean nothing to you people?
As you remember, the Who's of Hillville were celebrating Christmas with the Grinch and Martha May Hoover at the town Whobilation. Of course, this infuriated Mayor Augustus Mayhew. But what made him even more furious was the fact that the Grinch's and Martha's relationship continued to grow. Camera shows his first time in a restaurant. He and Martha sit down at a table. A waitress asks them if they would like something to drink.
Tobacco sauce.
Martha corrects him and suggests a glass of red wine for him also.
Red
Martha,
wine.
with an embarrassed look on her face, realizes it's going to be a long night. The Grinch raises the glass to his mouth and starts to gulp, and Martha raises her hand and says, No. Sip it slowly. He slowly takes a sip, moves his lips in a motion while looking upward as he is deciding if he likes it. He takes a second sip, nods his head up and down a couple of times and says,
I love it. I'll have the filet mignon.
How would you like that cooked?
If you don't know how to cook it, you shouldn't be in the restaurant business.
Dude, I
This
gotta
is
let
good.
Uncle Bob cooked. Uncle Bob is cooked.
Uncle Bob is kind of cooking, even though I feel like nothing's happening in this scene. What she means is, do you want it rare, medium, or well done?
Of course I want it done well. If I wanted it done lousy, then I wouldn't pay these outrageous prices at a restaurant, now would I?
What side would you like? Grinch, while looking quite confused, points with both hands to the right and then points to the left. Then he points in front of himself and says, I would prefer to have it... Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You sick fuck.
I got carried away.
Overstepped.
I got carried away. Waitress again looks at Grinch. Super salad.
Yes.
I think this is how Uncle Bob intended. I think that's why they didn't get it. Is because they didn't have like the Grinch himself here to read it.
Waitress looks at Martha for help. Martha says,
Salad, please.
Martha tells Grinch.
You have to choose one or the other. You can't have both.
Waitress to Martha. What dressing would he like?
He would like the blue tea dressing.
Grinch, laughing out loud, again says,
I'm sorry, I got lost. I got
in the
lost.
character.
No, it's
He's completely in the mind of the Grinch in this moment.
Bro,
no, I wasn't
Truly
even
is the
like
Grinch.
I wasn't paying attention to where we were.
The Grinch slides his arm down the shelf, knocking half of the items in the cart and half them onto the floor. Martha quite loudly,
Grinch, please stop! You're making a mess and we do not need
No,
all
it's
that
okay.
stuff.
You can yell at me. It's okay.
I can't yell right now, it's midnight. Too Sharp and bangs his cart into a display shelf loaded with soft drink bottles, knocking the bottom leg of the shelf out, and all the bottles roll off the shelf for what seemed like an eternity.
Why you not on aisle 6?
The Grinch picks up a bundle of bananas and asks Martha,
You know, why are these fat and yellow and not brown and floppy?
That's the way they're supposed to look when they're fresh. Okay, but you can't have too
Excuse
much
you.
at a time because it can give you gas.
Grinch cups his hands around his mouth and yells.
I don't need people to like me!
You hear the echo repeat.
I don't need people to like me!
Grinch yells back with a questionable look on his face.
Right?
The echo yells back.
You're an idiot!
That's a good callback, man. Uncle Bob really
Yeah.
knows his lore.
Dude,
It's-
honestly, Uncle Bob, he's
You're an
cooking.
idiot.
This is
You're an idiot. Grinch does a happy dance. Grinch looks down at Max, who is doing a happy dance also.
Is this thing on? Could I please have your attention?
He puts the microphone back at the table next to him. He turns to Martha. He kneels down on one knee and asks,
Eyes on me, honey. Martha May, will you be my
she is excited and
will you be
overwhelmed.
my you be my wife?
Yes, 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 yes.
He opens the ring box and takes out a beautiful ring and slides it on her finger, then stands and gives her a big kiss. All the Who's in Whoville are cheering and all the Who's in Whoville are cheering and clapping. And
Sorry, I could do a way better kiss. Hang on, hang on.
that was great. Wow.
Mayor Augustus Mayhew. They both go back to their table and she asks him,
Where did you get this beautiful ring?
I made it at the same time I made you the Christmas ornament that I brought to school that day.
he had that ring in his pocket when he ran away from Whoville, thinking he would never return.
This
Camera
is the
fades in.
same scene in the original movie when he makes the order.
No, but
he
it's- no,
melts
it's-
down in the
no.
metal.
No.
There's a whole new
Exact same
context.
scene.
Hey,
A coat
hey,
of paint.
This
isn't
true, but
Grinch
it's
1.
still the same.
This is Grinch 2. Okay.
This is the way he sees
It's
it, I
not
guess
the
I-
first Grinch. This is
Yeah.
the second Grinch. So let me
You're
tell my fucking story.
Grinch, okay? Look, if you want to take 5, you can take 5. Your trailer has water in it if you need some water.
I'm gonna take 6. Fuck you guys. Come back.
People from the first movie, they're still on set. They can still help you. I mean, he's already gone. I don't know why I'm talking. He just left. Okay.
He didn't even get to see the illustrations.
He's just fucking. That guy's a drama queen. I'm not gonna lie. He's
Look,
really
he's a good
pain
actor,
in
but
the
we
ass to
can't
work with.
afford another film like this.
Grinch is he's taking a break.
Look, we're just trying to get a movie made. If you can't, Bob
No.
wrote this for all
See,
of us to enjoy it.
that's where I think he's getting pissed off. You see, you're trying to get his movie made.
Yeah, and he came to me.
No, he's trying to make his movie. You're trying to make your version of his movie.
Oh, it's Uncle Bob's version.
It's
of
not
this movie.
mine. I'm just.
Yeah.
I have the helm.
You just said it yourself.
It was metaphorical, theoretical, and contextual. You're just assuming. You don't even know what he thinks right now. He's probably fucking horny. To be honest.
Dude, he fucking. You think I don't know that? Motherfucker corn dogged me in the fucking doorway.
All right, that's
That's
enough. of this.
terrible.
That's enough.
It's not the Grinch. No.
Let's get the Grinch back on set. Let's continue.
Alright, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Where we'll have enough room to start a family someday. That's right. A family. My clock is ticking and I would love to have a child. Wouldn't you?
Guess I would love to have some baby Marthas and baby Grinches around.
Ew.
I've got it!
Oh boy. I can't wait to hear this.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. We might have to get a loan from the bank to get started, but we can build a ski slope on the mountain, make my cave into some sort of clubhouse or lodge, and maybe a food stand. I can build a gondola to carry people up and down the mountain when there is no snow. We could just give rides. I'm getting so excited just thinking about. Oh, I can do it. I know I can.
Grinch gets up and does his happy dance.
We had barbecue, roast beef sandwiches, and roast beef burgers.
Grinch rubs his belly and says,
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. I'm going to town hall tomorrow. It's decided. And I'm going to see what we have to do to get this started.
That was great. That was great.
I'll go with you because I love this idea and I want. Dude, she's such a freaking
She's such
manic
a
pixie dream
bitch.
girl.
Sorry, Grinch. Sorry.
That's kind of how she was in the first one, though.
I guess, yeah.
I love this
Or-
art, by the way. Look, we just
No,
take a
it
second
gets
to
better. It gets
acknowledge.
better. Just
Right.
wait. I love that
Okay.
there's illustrations
You're
in screenplay. You never see that.
It's going to be so much fun for the kids and adults. We're cleaning up dirty sites and creating jobs and tax revenue for Whoville. Woot woot. Let's do it.
Okay. baby. I love you to death. But never do that shit again. Second, I've got to write down some of these ideas and make some sketches to show the mayor, and I've got to...
While pointing at each section as he's explaining, the Grinch says,
Right. At the bottom... Sorry, I'm nervous. At the bottom of the mountain, we will have a gate entrance to the park. There will be 2 food stands, one here, and the other one will be on top of the mountain right here. We can have one of those big round turning things here.
Ferris wheel.
Yes, I honey, would you just... The kiddos, maybe their parents if they care. Oh, that says dare. The kid...
Martha gets up and claps with excitement and says to the mayor,
What do you think?
You know? I think you're a stupid fucking bitch for marrying this oaf. Should have married me, babe.
do you want to do mayor?
No.
Come on.
I'm doing multiple characters.
All right. You know, I can benefit from the tax revenue. And it's a great way to get rid of that stinky trash chute. Stinky? Say it. But it's a fantastic idea. We could name it Mayor Mayhew Park.
Sorry to interrupt. I feel like we're getting to similar kind of reads from both Grinch and the mayor. I feel like
No, I know. That's why I didn't want to do it. I'm already juggling 2 personas right now.
Okay, fair enough. If you'd like me to do it, I can continue.
Yeah, I would like you to keep doing all the
Okay,
other
I
characters.
got you.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
This is my favorite illustration right here. 80 more of these pages, by the way.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
We're gonna have to split this up in like multiple. Oh, we can't because Dylan only has tonight.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I honestly think we should get like through a first chapter and just call it. We don't have to do the
About
entire
20
movie.
pages.
I think it would be better to do it as much justice as we can. That way when people go and read it in the future, they have a better idea of how to read it in the future.
This is like
and
a
they can
pitch,
put
like...
together their own Grinch movie by reading off of our foundation.
Well, what? We're just not gonna know how it ends.
We need to know if this video has legs to stand on. We read through 20 pages, and people, if they want more, we'll give them more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go rent an Airbnb studio just so I have space.
Waste
I'll
no
dress
more
up
time.
as the fucking Grinch for Christ's sake.
Just film
I'll
the
get
movie.
into character. I'll get into character
Let's
if you
just
want me
film
to.
it.
If
No,
people
let's just film
demand
the
it.
movie.
Honestly, if
Yeah.
people demand it, I will get into character.
Leave a like if you like his Grinch performance.
Guys, if this gets 50 likes, we will meet up to film the Grinch 2 the way I see it.
We'll meet up
I
in the
forgot
fjords
that's
of
the
Norway.
subtitle.
We'll go to Whoville for real and film this. It's nearby. It's nearby me.
Honestly,
Yeah, we could just ask the head who honcho if we can film there.
Yeah. Head honcho.
No. you can't.
It's him.
I'm the king of Whoville.
Grinch, please continue reading your lines.
He's moved on. Please, just read your lines, Grinch, please.
I'm not
We
even
need
the
to get-
Grinch. I'm Grinch Jr.
Scene shows Grinch in his cave, sitting in his chair, attempting to call Gus.
Alan who, Alex who, Alex who, Avery who, Barbie who.
Grinch looks at the camera.
She makes a great barbecue. Betty Lou who, Bobby who, Butch who. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'll just call the opera.
Operator answers.
Hello. May I be assist with you?
Can you help me connect with someone?
Who would you like to speak to? I don't know, sir. Who you want to speak to, sir?
I want to speak to Gus who.
Please, sir. I don't have time to guess who. I'm very busy here. Please tell me the name of the party you'd like to speak to.
Party? What party?
Sir, it's no party. What I'm asking is, what person would you like to talk to?
His name is Gus who. First name is Gus, not Guess. Gus, and his last name is who.
Oh, one moment, please.
Grinch hears a couple of clicks, and then Gus answers the phone. Gus, who here?
Hi, Gus. It's Grinch. I have a proposal for you. I would like to hire you to do some work for us in our new park project on Mount Crumpet. Is that something you might be interested in?
Oh, well, Mr. Grinch, to be honest with you, I am quite bored of my present job, and I don't make very much. Been doing the same thing for years.
We're going to need a big hot air balloon with a basket and some smaller baskets for a gondola ride.
Oh, well, yes. Okay, I can do that. How big of a balloon?
You can work full-time at the park either giving balloon rides or helping us run the ski slope.
Let's get together, sounds like a plan.
One other thing. I need a lot more help with so many things.
Love that line. Mayor Mayhew with Grinch, Martha, Betty Lou, and Gus standing to his left. Oh, what was the mayor voice I did?
I want to thank everyone for coming today to this wonderful occasion. Took a lot of work to get to this point. When I first came up with this idea,
Grinch pokes the mayor in the back. The people in the audience clapped and cheered.
not only was this a great way that the useless mountain...
It's turning to Trump. It's turning to Trump.
Just make it Trump.
Let it
at this
happen.
point.
Not
Let
only
it
was this a
happen.
great way to use the useless mountain's resources, but it created jobs, tax revenue for the village, and frankly, lots of fun for the kiddos and adults alike.
As a special surprise, everything today is free.
In an extremely deepened voice, he says,
For everyone's safety, no alcohol may be purchased or consumed at this park.
Not at all the delivery. I think that was meant for that, but it's fine.
Well, what was meant for that? What does this line mean? Grinch puts his left hand to his mouth and lets out an ear-piercing whistle. The gates open as Grinch then raises his arms to the air.
Let the fun begin!
Whoa! Holy shit!
The camera can pan over crowds getting on the gondolas and in line for the hot air balloon, and the food and drink stands are filling up quickly.
Grinch and Martha May decide they want to get married in the fall. It's going to be the largest wedding celebration in the history of the village.
Camera shows hundreds of people sitting in an outside pavilion-type setup. Head table in the front. Justice of the peace standing in the center in front of the table.
It's so detailed, bro.
Wedding music begins with some sort of Who-style twist to it.
What does that mean?
Cindy Lou Who is the flower girl. As
Yeah,
is the
there
flower
she
girl.
is.
Follows dropping. She hasn't said a single word.
I was like, where's Cindy Lou? She was like the main character in the first one. Oh, there she is.
Martha, you are stunning.
And you are quite handsome yourself, young fella.
Can I be the JOP?
If you'd like, if you think you can pull it off.
Okay, what does he sound like? I don't know what JOP means.
I don't either.
So Justice of Peace. The person they brought up
You
at the very
serious?
beginning of that big spiel. That's what it says up there.
You
Justice of
serious?
Peace standing in.
Please be seated. Thank you. Friends, family, and fellow Who's,
I want to see
we
this guy's
come
design.
together today as you were
looks like
all
Kingpin.
asked to witness the joining of Grinch and Martha in marriage. We gather around them now in Whoville, and we look on with love and hope in our hearts as these two begin their new life together as one.
Camera shows Max stand on his back legs with written basket and his mouth alongside Grinch. Grinch in a whisper.
Max, not now.
That was great. Very genuine.
Max gets down back on all fours.
You said to switch characters.
Marriage is a sacred institution in our culture. It's a tradition of partnership, of trust, and of,
Culture.
and of dependence on each other to navigate the sometimes stormy seas of life.
Max, not now.
This is very genuine. It sounded like the Grinch. It was just, the delivery was kind of crazy. Yeah, it was very normal.
At this time,
Grinch and Martha. They exchange rings.
Camera on Max, who stands on back legs alongside Grinch, and once again Grinch whispers.
No, Max,
Grinch whispering. Grinch ASMR.
Grinch, do you take Martha May to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you honor and cherish her love, trust, and commit to her through joy and pain, sickness and health? Oh yeah, until death do you part.
Grinch takes Martha's hand and says,
I do. Now, Max, now.
Christ.
Bro, this is a Grinch fanfiction. You're reading a Grinch fanfiction.
This tweet we found it from was not lying. They said they were in tears.
I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Camera shows a close-up of Grinch with a wide smile and tears of joy in his eyes as he leans forward and gives Martha a kiss. Martha gently wipes the tears from his eyes. Grinch leans forward again and gives her a long, passionate kiss. She goes to the pound and adopts a puppy that reminds her of Grinch. Martha May comes up with the name Yoo-hoo for the new pal. The first day Yoo-hoo comes home, the Grinch accidentally lets him out of the front door and Yoo-hoo takes off like a flash. The Grinch goes out to the front sidewalk looking for the dog and starts to panic. He doesn't see him anywhere.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
A couple walking down the sidewalk turn and say,
Oh, us?
No! Not you, you fucking assholes! Yoo-hoo!
Who? You?
No! Not me! You!
Who? Her?
No, not her! Him!
Him who?
You!
This is the same joke from earlier.
You don't remember your dog's name?
Of course I remember my dog's name. His name is Yoo-hoo!
Who? Him?
No! You! Who?
Perfect. And with that, my friends, at 1:19 a.m., we've concluded our first 20 pages, 21 pages, 20 pages and a half.
20 and a half pages.
The Grinch 2, the way I see it.
By Uncle Bob.
Uncle
That
Bob.
title says it all.
I really hope that you guys have enjoyed our depiction of this incredible screenplay thus far. Again, if we get about 50 likes, we'll go and make this a real live action film with the approval and jurisdiction of Uncle Bob, of course. We'll reach out.
Maybe Dr. Seuss's family, maybe if they're
And
around.
if we can involve them, we'll get Dr. Theodore Geisler's family involved, the estate and all that junk. Not that it matters.
Don't drop his real name, bro. FBI's listening, bro.
Bro? Sorry, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry.
I hope you guys have a very happy non-denominational holiday
That
this
was
season.
such a chore. You have my moldy onions. Here you go. Thanks.
Yeah, the Grinch is getting restless.
Ripe.